Chapter 166 in Hartford, Connecticut. It's the home of the Van's RV-12 build. You know, an important task at the latter stages of any kit project is getting an accurate weight and balance report. And the only way to do that is to roll the aircraft up on a set of scales. And 166 member Mark Welch found a relatively inexpensive set of scales that'll get the job done. Mark and I took a little road trip to visit a pretty nicely put together RV-10 project that's getting ready to fly. And in this video, Mark Welch is going to give a little demonstration on how to use the scales.
Good. So we're here today, we're going to weigh an RV-10, which is getting ready for its first flight, and it has to have its weight and balance. So the local chapter, 166, purchased a set of scales for the purpose of doing weight and balance for experimental aircraft. What we did is I looked around and came up with this Miter Brothers machine tool, which makes a lot of car scales. You have 4 pads for that, for weighing race cars and things like that. But they also make a derivative for airplanes, for either tri-gear or tail wheels. And this particular model was very economically priced compared to some of the other ones. It does come, it's got a certification, it's been calibrated and so forth, and it's meant specifically for what we're doing. Like I say, it's got several nice functions. It's got a nose wheel or tails wheel function. It has a center of gravity function, and it gives you the weights on the 3 pads. So what we've done here today is we've rolled this RV-10 up onto the pads. Then we go into the unit itself, we turn it on, and we zero it out. We've already rolled it on here, so this is going to show some odd numbers here. But basically, you zero out the scales and then you roll the plane onto there, and it'll give you the value of the weights of the 3 wheels, nose, left, and right, and the total weight. You can then store that information, and you can go to center of gravity, and it'll store the weight. You then raise, in the case of a nose wheel, you then raise the nose wheel up 10 inches, and it'll calculate your center of gravity height off of the main gears. So that's just what we've done this morning, and hopefully this will put this RV-10 in shape to get certified. Go ahead. So what you'll also notice is we have these little homemade ramps. One of our club members came up with the idea. The intent is that we can roll the plane up on these platforms before it rolls on to the actual weights themselves, zero out the scales, and then roll the plane on clean. This can also work for the tail wheels. You can use this in the rear side for that. But it's a handy little helpful element and able to make the weighing and balancing a little bit easier. So basically what you do is, once you have the weights for the nose, left and right wheel, Vans provides you with a weight and balance sheet where you input those values, and in conjunction with the datum off of the wings, you can calculate the rest of weight and balance and your center of gravity for the plane. And this is required before you actually go for your certification. That's one of the things that the DAR will want to have in your possession when you come to have them look at your plane for that final time. So it's an important tool, and one of the last things you do before you go flying.
Now, this was only a preliminary weighing to get the aircraft ready for its first flight test. The aircraft will be reweighed once it's fully assembled. For EAA Chapter 166, I'm Larry Anglisano. If you like these videos, hammer that thumbs up button down below. Thanks for watching.